from Looney Tunes. It's fucking Looney Astoria. That was Elmer Fudd from Looney Tunes.
Welcome back, everybody. We're live at the Brick Oven broadcast here at Tufino Pizzeria, 3608 Ditmars Boulevard. And I'm with Steve, the owner. Welcome back. How was your summer?
Thanks for having me back. My summer's been eventful, to say the least.
What a crazy summer it's been. I just got back from Italy, where the weather there has been wild. Have you seen any of the news about the weather in Italy?
I have not. What's happening in Italy?
So apparently there's been
I see Mount Etna in Sicily is exploding like a sieve.
Yeah, so you've seen it.
Yeah, I have.
So the volcano in Italy and Sicily, there's also been a report of a tornado right off the coast of Italy that totally demolished a yacht where there's like a billionaire on there that was due for a fraud trial. Totally wiped him out.
Was that I saw Steve Jobs' old yacht crash into another billionaire yacht off the coast of Italy. Was that the one you were talking about? The guy fell asleep at the wheel?
No, I think this is a separate incident.
The side of
it was a tornado, just took the guy out. So right here it says missing tech tycoon Mike Lynch is co-defendant in $11 billion fraud trial fatally struck by a car just days before the billionaire's yacht tragedy.
So that was just a coincidence, and this guy's on trial for $1 billion fraud, and it just so happened.
Both of them disappeared.
Yeah, okay. So that might have been some kind of Camorra Napoli mafia situation, or who knows. But that's definitely not a coincidence. Those guys went missing on purpose.
I didn't know they could make a tornado like that just happen.
They can make anything nowadays. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff going on up in the sky. I wouldn't get into that, but
basically, let's talk a little bit about the pizza in Italy. I just went there. I was a little bit disappointed, not going to lie, about the pizza in Naples. Because I think, personally, the pizza here in New York City, especially here at Tufino Pizzeria, is way better. And tell me a little bit about what your experience was, but also your suggestion for better pizza in Italy.
Okay, so, again, pizza is preference, right? In my opinion, there's so many different styles, and everyone has their own idea of what pizza should be. My first trip to Italy was in 2004. And I had Neapolitan Style Pizza at numerous places back then. It was refreshing. It was something that was new to me. I really took a liking to it, but I didn't grow up on that style of pizza. So once that kind of honeymoon phase ended, and here I am saying this, but I own multiple Neapolitan pizzerias here in New York City. Once that honeymoon phase ends, you kind of always revert back to what you grew up on and what you're used to. And I agree with you. For me, there is no better pizza than New York slice. But not to say you won't be in the mood for a Neapolitan pie one night or a Detroit style pizza or whatever your preference is. But I always go back to what I was brought up on, and that was a quintessential New York slice. The pizza in Naples is excellent. I was making identical pizza here when I first started, and I had a lot of backlash.
Customer complaints. Why is the pizza so soft? Why are the toppings sliding off? Well, it's because they're fresh. You're not getting canned mushrooms and garbage cheese. It's all fresh ingredients, and it holds more moisture. So that was a battle that I got tired of fighting back in 2014, and I kind of started the evolution process to get the pizza to where it is today, which is kind of a hybrid of New York and Neapolitan. Getting back to what I think is a good option in Naples, I mean, Gino Sorbillo is world-renowned. You have Pizzeria Antica da Michele, which is one of the first pizzerias ever. But again, if you're used to New York pizza, you might go there and be slightly disappointed unless you're very educated on what you're eating. And your suggestion was to go to Rome and actually have pizza in Rome. Tell us a little bit about that suggestion you gave me for anyone else that's going to travel to Italy. They have an idea.
Okay, so there's two different styles of Roman pizza. There's pizza that's in a tray. There's pizza impala, which it's more of a I don't want to call it Sicilian, but it's a little thicker crust, super long fermentation process, super high hydration dough, very airy, very crisp. There's a place called Bunchi. Gabriella Bunchi is world-renowned for that type of pizza. And then you have a similar looking pizza to a Neapolitan, but much more crunch on the crust, which is basically what I've evolved to here in Astoria and in LIC. So those are the pizza options in Rome, and quite frankly, I think it's better pizza than in Naples. Naples is the birthplace of pizza, so it gets the nod as far as where pizza was invented, but I don't think they're making the best pizza by far anymore.
I agree 110%. I was just there, and if you haven't tried the San Gennaro pizza from Tufino Pizzeria, it's one of the best I've had in all of New York City, across the world. It's got roasted red peppers, roasted onions, hot honey, and Italian sausage. Knocks any pizza that I've had out of the park. The crust is even better. Like 10 minutes after it comes out of the oven, you can still taste that soft, chewy, crunchy crust.
Yeah, it's like I said,
It's little things, the little variables that can change the end product, like your oven temperature, the type of flour used, the fermentation process, the bake time. There's so many different things that that require to be in line to make a consistently good pizza, and I think we've kind of figured it out here. Thank God.
Yeah, and I went into going to Italy with a open mind, like, oh, I'm gonna try some great pizza. I didn't have that mindset, that they have over there. They're very passionate about their pizza over there, and they think nothing else is good. But I was like, oh, I'm gonna try something, but I was like literally disappointed. So I just wanted to reiterate that.
Look, I've had real Italians walk into Tufino through the years and eat the pizza and then look at me and start to complain automatically. And I'm like, I'm not looking to give you pizza that you're used to having in Naples. I made no claims there. This is how I make my pizza. What's up, Louis? How you doing, man? This is how I make my pizza here. And they just think because I'm an American that comes from Italy, like I'm a third generation in this country now. So they look at me as an American and they don't think that someone like me can make better pizza than what they're used to or what they can make.
Yeah,
I disagree. That's completely false.
I disagree. So let us know in the comments. What do you think? Italian pizza, New York pizza, New Haven pizza. By the way, I went there as well. Was not impressed with the New Haven pizza. There's a couple of good places up there, but I mean, they hyped that place up.
Where did you go? First of all, where did you go and what did you eat? Because that makes
Frank Pepe's.
Okay.
I went to Modern.
What did you have what did you have at Frank Pepe's? Did you have the clam?
Margarita.
Big mistake.
I had the clam at Modern. I wanted to try something different.
Big mistake.
So I actually got
Frank Pepe is the clam pie. That thing knocked my socks off, dude. I was sitting at a table with my wife.
The clam pie was great up there. The one I had at Modern.
The one at Frank Pepe's, and it's the most minimalist one as far as what's on it ingredients wise. There was something about that pizza that I called 5 people I knew and told them what I just ate, and I couldn't believe it.
So you think it's worth the hype?
I think that, yeah, man. I think that if you go to Sally's and get the cheese, the regular plain cheese pie or the tomato pie, Frank Pepe is the clam pie. Modern is not my biggest fan. I think the pizzas are way too overly topped and cheesy. So I'd stick with the old boys, and I'd go Frank Pepe's clam pie, and I'd go Sally's with the plain cheese.
A pizza.
You know
why they say that? You know the story behind that?
No.
So back when the Italians came over, they were saying that in the streets, trying to buy their pizza. And we got some traffic out in the streets. They were trying to buy some pizza, saying a pizza.
I want a pizza.
Yeah, they want a pizza.
I want a pizza. Pizza.
So now, a beats.
A beats.
And that's what they were basically making fun of their accent.
Yeah, and they don't spell it. They spell it A-B-E-T-Z. A beats.
We get this late on the podcast.
Yeah. Okay. You're having a bad day.
I wish you guys had some camera footage of the sidewalk. We need to get like a double cam so you guys can see what's actually going on.
She was zigzagging like someone. I don't know what she was doing, but she must have got the lunch special on the block because there's unlimited mimosas.
Yeah, where's the brunch special at 10 on Wednesday morning? My gosh.
I don't know. The lunch special. I'm sorry. I said brunch, lunch.
So let's go on a little bit to back to your personal life, part 2. We're going to go a little bit to where did you go to school and grow up, and did you go to college?
So I grew up in Middle Village, Queens. My parents were from Williamsburg, Brooklyn, and they moved over to Middle Village, Queens, which is 4 miles away. When I was born to, for a better life and all that type of stuff. My first school that I went to was St. Margaret's, which is a Middle Village. And then
is it still open today?
It is still open today. Actually,
Awesome.
It's one of the better schools. Catholic school, uniformed up, tie and blazer my whole life. Then my dad had the bright idea to move us up to the Pocono Mountains when I was about 8 years old. We lived up there for 6 years. I came back for high school at 14, and I attended St. Francis Preparatory School in Fresh Meadows, Queens, which is an amazing high school. What was the other question?
And where did you go to college after that?
So that is one big mystery because I attended 2 semesters at Queens College, and then I realized that college was not for me. I was working as a title closer for a title insurance company, and I was making pretty decent money and probably more money than most of my professors in college. And then there wasn't anything in there that kind of touched me and said, hey, I want to do that for the rest of my life. And I thought, why am I wasting more years of my life here studying things that I'll probably never use again in my life? And I decided to take a different route and become an entrepreneur at that age, and I never looked back. So,
wow, that's awesome. And it's going to go right in my next question. And we're live here at the Brick Oven broadcast at Tufino Pizzeria, where Steve, our weekly guest, we're going to try and keep doing it weekly, but as much as we can. What job did you previously have before this that people may not know? And what did that job teach you? So maybe think of a crazy job that you had before this. It doesn't have to be the mortgage job or whatever job you want to say, but maybe a job that you just didn't think you'd be in that you had, and now looking back on it, what did you learn from that job?
So I've done pretty much anything you could possibly think of. I worked in a warehouse. pulling stock from shelves. I worked at a trucking company as a dispatcher. I worked as a construction worker, basically a laborer cleaning up people's messes. I worked as a title closer. I worked had a moonlighted as a mortgage broker. I've done a lot of different things in a lot of different genres of
what was your favorite one out of all those odd jobs?
None of them. I realized that, and I made good money doing some of them.
Yeah.
And then I looked at myself in the mirror one day and I said, man, if this is life, this is gonna be miserable. Until I found my one true love, which was this industry and pizza and food in general. I wasn't happy. I would never have excelled in any of those things to the point where I've excelled in pizza. So those, I just, it's part of my life. Little chapters I closed. Don't like to look back on them because I look forward, but pizza saved my life. For
awesome. Sure. What a great story. We're live here at Brick Oven Broadcast. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Let us know down below in the comments if you have any questions for upcoming shows. Our next question, you can't see this one.
Okay.
I'm going to give you a little quiz here. You just have to guess.
Yeah.
You don't have to be 100% right. This is a guess. Top 5 most expensive neighborhoods. Hold on. Let me change the bottom here. We're going to do top 5 most expensive neighborhoods in New York City.
In New York City.
So you got to name 5 of the. Yes, you got to name 5 of them. You got to guess.
Is this Manhattan, 5 boroughs, or
all 5 boroughs? But
Nassau County, Suffolk County.
They're all in Manhattan. They're all in Manhattan. So I'll help you out.
I'm not a Manhattan guy, man. Like I don't even know. Like,
just think of the neighborhoods:
Central Park West, Upper West Side, Upper East Side, Lower East Side.
Nope, you're too high up. Think down low. Neighborhoods down
Soho?
low. Yes, that's 1. Soho is number 2 most expensive neighborhood in New York City.
Soho is number 2.
Yep.
Number 1. What's that Hudson Yards area?
Yep. Number 1.
Hudson Yards.
Yep.
Okay. Is that
you're looking at my sheet, aren't you?
No, I'm not. I'm looking down the block
at
that old lady carrying one of my pizza boxes, but I don't know where she got it from because she didn't buy lunch there.
Awesome. So we got 2 of them. We got Hudson Yards, number 1. Soho is number 2. Now there's 3 more left.
Is there a Greenwich Village? It's not Greenwich Village, Connecticut. This is terrible. I've lived here my whole life. It just goes to show you how much I dislike going to Manhattan. Kenny's there every day. Kenny's like the mayor of Manhattan. He should be anyway because the mayor we have sucks. But okay.
You got 3
East
more.
Village.
Getting close.
I don't know, dude. I
think Italian.
Think Italian. Little Italy?
Yep. Little Italy is the 5th most expensive place to live in New York City.
Is it still considered Little Italy, or is it just like
yeah, Little Italy is a neighborhood.
It's about a block long now, but
yeah.
Okay.
So it's the 5th most expensive area to buy in New York City.
That's crazy. So
I was shocked too when I saw that.
I have 2, 3, and 5. I need 1 and 3.
No, you have 1, 2, and 5.
I have
3
1, 2, and 5. I need 3 and 4. I'm never gonna
4 is gonna be the hardest.
Give me a letter as to what it starts with.
T. You'll get it. It's down by one of the tunnels. There's a big music festival every year. It starts with a T.
Holy cow! Can I call a friend?
Yeah, call a friend.
Rob, I'm calling a friend. We're having there's a trivia here, and I need your help. Can you come and answer me? No.
That's this guy.
We'll
do a trivia question.
I need the 3rd most expensive neighborhood in all of Manhattan. I got 1 and 2, and I got 5. I need 3 and 4.
You got that?
I got Soho.
We're asking the.
I got Hudson Yards.
It's all low.
It's all low. It starts with a T. Tribeca Film Festival.
You got it.
Gee, I gotta get geared up, man. Okay.
I say music festival, film festival. I threw you off
film
guard
festival.
there.
You said film festival. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I need 1 more, guys.
No one's gonna get this one. I didn't even get this one.
Actually, Little Italy was number 5. The Little Italy section.
And Chinatown's 6.
Chinatown 6. Okay.
It's crazy.
So we got Soho.
I'll give you the list now.
We got East Village.
You did good. I was impressed. So we got Hudson Yards number 1, Soho number 2, Tribeca number 3, Hudson Square number 4. It's the area between Canal and Houston streets.
I could have sat here for 2 weeks and not guessed that.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was an area.
I'm not a Manhattan guy, but I got 3 out of 6. 3 out of 5.
I would have never got that. Yeah, I got 3 out
of
5.
All right, man.
We got more than 50%, which is great.
Miguel, I want to get you on here, bro. I'll call you when I'm ready for you. Get your makeup on. Well, you're done already. Put the bronze on, dude. You got the Tufino hat? Is it crazy? I don't even own myself a Tufino because I gave them all to you guys, and I'm too cheap to buy more. You have one? Are they clean?
All right, so on to our next thing. Thank you everyone for watching. That was a fun little segment. Top 5 most expensive places. Steve did amazing. So let Steve know in the chat down below.
Thanks, guys. I tried my best. I know pizza. I don't know real estate.
Next thing, big news in New York City coming from Queens is a judge dismisses a lawsuit that sought to end concerts at the Forest Hill Stadium. Have you ever been to the Forest Hill Stadium over there? It's an old vintage stadium. They used to have the U.S. Open for tennis.
I'm embarrassed to say this.
I haven't been there.
Growing up in Queens, and no, I have not been there.
I want to go, but apparently there's all the neighbors in the gardens area, which is a nice, expensive area.
I know. I drive through that a lot, and it's beautiful. It's one of the most. It's one of the nice. It's probably the nicest area in Queens.
Yeah, it doesn't even feel like you're in New York City.
Yes,
right?
Absolutely.
But anyways, the residents over there were trying to sue the concert planners and goers and event people for having concerts there. It's like 30 different concerts throughout the course of the season, bringing all the revenue in there.
Right.
How do you think about that as a business owner? So say you had Tufino Pizzeria in Forest Hills, they're trying to shut that down.
You know, it's kind of a catch-22 because I'm sure that a lot of the people that own the homes there and own the real estate there are clients and customers of some of the businesses and restaurants that are in the area. So it's kind of like, you know, bite your nose to spite your face. You want to try and not have these crowds of people for these events, but those are the people that patronize some of these restaurants. What's up, little man? You want to get on TV?
Their next guest. Yeah, living in Forest Hills, I was like, why would you not want to have all these people come here? I know it's probably they're dirty, they have trash everywhere, beer cans, all that kind of stuff. That just comes with it. At the end of the day, you're bringing so much revenue into your neighborhood that most other places, especially Astoria, probably would love to have. Because look around here, place closed up.
Yep.
And then everyone complains about that in the neighborhood. Would you rather have a vacant building? Or would you rather have people there and have to suffer through the summer season of concerts?
I don't even think it's suffering. Stay in your $5 million home. Keep your AC on, your windows closed when there's an event, and you don't even hear or see what's going on outside.
Exactly. You said it better.
Thank you, buddy.
There's a Tufino hat getting put on right now.
Okay. Now
I feel like he just sound a deal. $10 million deal. Just like Aaron Judge.
Button me up. My favorite athlete.
Is
that a question?
No, it's coming soon. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. See, he prepped a little bit, folks. He prepped. All right. Next question. I saw you yesterday in New Jersey. You're in line at Happy Gilmore 2 for an open cast. Do you know that Happy Gilmore 2 is casting for background extras? Were you in line over there in Morristown, New Jersey?
Is this a serious question? Fucking Kenny,
Happy
bro.
Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore.
You'll go to sleep, or I'll put you to sleep, Grandma.
You will go to sleep, or I will put you to sleep. All right. I don't even know how to answer that, dude. No, I wasn't
excited for Happy Gilmore too.
I am actually. I saw Adam Sandler on an Instagram post a couple months back, and he's like, I haven't done this since, and he ripped a shot with a one-handed shot and fucking went. It was crazy.
Did he do the crow hop before he hit it?
I think he did the whole, kit and caboodle, man. I haven't seen that movie since I don't know when, but yeah.
I'm kind of nervous how it's going to be. Like, how can you replicate a classic movie like Happy Gilmore?
Listen, they said that about Rocky. He did it 5 times.
There you go.
There's plenty of these, so what they call sequels or what are they called, franchises now? When they have what's it called when you have multiple movies? It's called a
sequel, right?
No, a sequel would be the second part to the first, but it's called a franchise. It's a Rocky franchise.
Okay,
right?
Yeah, let us know in the comments below.
Yeah,
what you think. So, anyways, they're casting for extras yesterday, Morristown, New Jersey. Morrison, or I don't know what part of New Jersey.
It's Morristown.
Yeah,
right? You're from St. Louis, Missouri, right, buddy? All right.
Yeah, Morristown, New Jersey.
You know Manhattan and how to navigate the 5 boroughs by train better than I have my entire life.
That's how I get around the city. Oh yeah,
St. Louis Cardinals.
11 World Championships.
Right, you have another mic or no? Let's finish with me, and then I want to get my buddy over here, Miguel, because he's one of the most interesting characters. He's like the most interesting man in the world, and after a couple of Dos Equis, he becomes the most interesting man in the world. So we'll get him in here. Let me finish my Q&A.
You have a bus stop right outside here.
I hate
New cameras on buses will ticket drivers who block NYC bus lanes. What do you think about that?
I think it's amazing, for exception of when me and my staff park in there. But I will tell you, I petitioned the city because this bus stop is 2.5 times the size of a normal bus stop. And by the pole being where it is, you can't see, but there's a pole out here. And if it was 10 feet or 15 feet close to the corner where it should be, right, I'd be able to have seats and more seating outside. But unfortunately, they don't want to bend or break on it because there's 2 separate buses here. And they said, what if both buses pull up at the same exact time and have to park behind each other? Number one, buses don't pull over to the curb anymore. They stop in the middle of the boulevard and hold traffic up anyway. So listen, dealing with the city sometimes is a losing battle, but the bus stop sucks. I hate it. I get people have to travel, but
on to the next question, which goes back to New Jersey. Is the most I've talked about New Jersey ever on a podcast. They're going to be giving away free train tickets and transportation tickets the entire week of prior to Labor Day weekend because of how much they've messed up this summer with delays. What do you feel about that?
I think they should. I think that's a good move. I think that's a good compensation for the people that are traveling on these things on a daily basis. I think that the service itself is horrible. I think the crime and the filth and everything else that's on these trains that people have to deal with on a daily basis to get back and forth to work is horrible. I think the price that you pay to travel with the public transportation in the 5 boroughs and beyond is crazy. But then again, everything else is nowadays too. So pile it on.
Yep. Prices are high, but the New Jersey Transit will be free for the entire week prior to Labor Day weekend. So if you're looking to go to the Jersey Shore,
that's big.
It's huge.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that's probably a week where a lot of people are going to be out of town. It's very slow right now in the restaurant industry.
That was strategically planned by them.
Yeah, exactly. That's because the week where the less people are riding it.
Yep, that's right.
All right, let's move on to the next and last few questions. Celebrity that you want to eat at celebrity that you want to have eat at Tufino. Let me switch the banner here. We'll bring Miguel on for that one too. We'll have him. So one celebrity you want to have eat at Tufino and one athlete, and you can interchange them if you want.
I mean, yeah. So my celebrity, my athlete is a celebrity. It's Aaron Judge, the greatest player that baseball has ever seen, and my 9-year-old son Stephen can attest to that. We were at the game last night, crushed the home run, Soto back-to-back jammies. So that's my guy. And then I'm gonna go another athlete because I'm not really big into Hollywood or any of these other celebrities. I think they're all a bunch of fake fucks that stand for shit. So I'm going to go with Josh Hart for my New York Knickerbockers. Josh Hart, maybe we get a little Dante DiVincenzo action because he's Italian. Let's go Dante.
Yeah, Dante.
Let's go Devo. Let's get Devo. Let's get Judge in here. And let's have some pizzas, man.
Judge.
You come back.
That's right.
Have him stand back here behind you.
All right, get back here, big boy.
Yeah.
This is
Here,
Miguel.
get hyped up.
He's coming.
Do you agree with those picks?
Yeah, absolutely.
Get the mic. Get the mic.
We'll bring in Judge. So we'll bring in Judge. Let him judge the pizza over here. We got to bring in Hart. New York. That's Nova City right there. So have them come in, taste the best pizza. Because I heard that they were going to some place saying that was the best pizza. I'll challenge them for that. I'll challenge them to come over here and see, challenge them both spots. Want a piece of me, that's them.
Let's go.
Aren't the Knicks basically a professional version of the Villanova Wildcats? Like
all 3 guys on there, yeah.
Right?
Guys.
There's 4 guys. They just got Mikal Bridges. Right, 4 dudes. All we're missing. Who's the 5th guy? He probably is a bum. Is he in the league? If he's in the league, we need to recruit him and get him on. He might be bagging groceries at ShopRite.
That's crazy. 4 of the guys. So Miguel, do you have anybody to add on that? So if there's a celebrity that you could bring in at Tufino, who would you want to bring in? Don't leave yet. We're not done. One more question.
I'll stand behind you. Sit down. Go ahead. Take my seat for a minute.
So if you could bring one celebrity all across the world to come try the pizza, I'm going to tag them in the video.
All right.
Think of a good one.
Damn. Let's see who.
You can talk right in here.
Yeah, you got to get your lips close to that.
I don't
almost like you're going to kiss it, but you're not.
Yeah, but it's like, I don't know. It has to be a female. It has to be a nice female to come in.
Kanye's girlfriend. You ever seen her?
Which one? The best one was Amber Rose.
Now the one now. Have you seen the one now?
Yeah.
Oh, what about
she never wears any clothes.
What about 2024 version of Amber Rose?
Yeah.
Which was the one that did for the All-Star game? She threw out the first pitch.
Let's see. I'll look it up.
I forgot her name.
Intern, look it up.
Definitely her. Is that her name? No, that's not Amber Rose.
It was Adrian Beltran?
No.
Adrian Beltran, no. A female for the baseball?
Yeah. It was I believe it was an All-Star. Was it Amber Rose that threw the first pitch?
The Hawk Tua girl?
No.
She was just throwing the pitch for the Mets.
Who was?
She was the RNC.
Damn it! I can't. She's.
She loves Trump.
Damn. Something horse or something like that. I'll tell you right now. I'll look it up.
Yeah, because the Hawk Tua girl did it for the Mets recently.
First pitch out.
No, this chick right here. Megan.
Never driving
Thee
Steve home again.
Stallion.
Oh, Megan Thee Stallion. Okay, yeah,
Megan Thee Stallion.
that's who you'd have at Tufino.
Absolutely.
Awesome, great choice.
So Megan Thee Stallion, who, by the way, listeners and wife, I have no idea who she is. I've never seen her before, but if he decides to bring her here, I promise I'll stay homesick that day.
This is Megan Thee Stallion. We'll show you on the video as well.
She was twerking, right? Yeah, she was. No. She was twerking, right?
No, sure.
And for the two people I would pick, I'm going to go with Action Bronson. He's a Queens guy.
I love Action.
That's right there.
Yeah, I've seen that before. I'm her. I mean,
We're watching it right now.
all right.
All right, I see where Miguel's head's at.
All right, let me take a seat.
All right, so I'm taking.
All right, guys. Thank you for having me.
Good job, Miguel. Miguel's our special guest of the week. He was listening the whole time. We just had to come over on the show. So
He was side blasting all the comments. Like, get over here and talk on the mic,
he
bro.
was like the troll on the internet, like liking, retweeting. But he was positive troll. Anyways, let's go back to a couple people I want to bring in. Action Bronson, he's a Queens guy, but I've never seen him on Ditmars Boulevard. Come down over here to Tufino Pizzeria, Action Bronson.
Action, where you at, man?
Try some of the pizza. This is a New York place. Queens is your backyard. So come to Tufino Pizzeria and try some of the pizza.
Fuck, that's delicious. Get in here. It's delicious.
Order the San Gennaro pizza, Italian sausage, roasted onions, roasted peppers with the hot honey drizzle on top. Thank you later.
I think Action's like more of like a prosciutto and arugula, the lemon juice, the white truffle oil, the shaved Parmesan Reggiano. Because Action's got the most sophisticated palate on the planet. I love him, respect him. Love the music. Let's get in here, Action. Let's go, man. Let's do it.
Action Bronson is my pick for the celebrity, and my pick for the athlete is going to be Pete Alonso, the New York Mets. So New York Mets, Pete Alonso. He seems like a foodie. I saw him recently in a picture tagged over at the place by Corona over there, Parkside.
Parkside.
So he was over there eating at Parkside. So Pete, I know you love Queens. Come try Tufino Pizzeria right over here on Ditmars Boulevard. You'd be impressed on the way to the stadium.
I mean, I think the last episode we did, I told him Mike Piazza gave the shout out to Tufino. I'm going to send you that clip. I'm going to post that.
Send me
because,
that. Post
you know,
on
if it's good enough for Mike Piazza, Petey, get over here, buddy. Let's go, man.
Yep, get over here, Pete Alonso. Love to have you in. So thank you, everyone, for tuning in this week. Any final words or final thoughts before we end the show?
You asking me?
Yeah.
I thought you were asking Miguel because you don't shut the hell up. But no, man, it's been a whirlwind of a summer. You know, all good stuff. Tufino's alive and strong. Tufino family's alive and strong, and we're just abundantly blessed with wonderful customers and a wonderful neighborhood in the greatest city in the world. So just humbled to be here and looking forward to continue to be here for many, many more years to come. So God bless you all, and we'll see you soon.
And if you're a content creator or an influencer or anyone that wants to be on the podcast to kind of share your story, we're always having guests on here for 10, 15 minutes. Come share your story.
Come down, check it out.
Steve is the main guy on the content Steve is the main guy on the broadcast. We'd love to have everyone else come in.
That's the main guy right there.
Share your story.
Without Kenny, none of this is possible. And I really mean that, man. You've been great.
Yep. I love coming over here.
I love, buddy.
And I support all places that have great food. And this place, I keep sharing it. I don't know why there's not a line or why there hasn't been people that come in. But trust me, folks, this is a place that you got to come try. Tufino Pizzeria at Astoria, Queens.
Looking forward to having everyone.
Between 36 and 37 on Ditmars Boulevard. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in to the Brick Oven broadcast, and have a good rest of your day.
Take care, guys and gals.